Today, I want to talk about how death is not final and why the concept of being scared of death just makes no fucking sense. Okay, so first thing, if you live, you have to die, right? Everything that lives has to die. So you shouldn't be scared of something that has to happen. That's like being scared to breathe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta breathe to live. If you didn't breathe, you would die. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're scared to breathe, you're gonna die, right? If you're scared to die, you're still gonna die, right? So the concept of being scared of death is stupid and it holds you back. Speaking from somebody that has experienced the fear of death, or you know what I'm saying, in the past I was, but now I don't give a fuck. Like, it's gotta happen. You know what I mean? So I know I talk about that a lot on here, but it affected my life, so it's affecting somebody else's. You know what I mean? It ain't just me. There's gotta be more people out there that's affected by shit like that. So don't be scared of it. Because they say the person that's scared to die is the person that's scared to live, and that's true. Because I lived that too. But now I don't care. It's like, you know? But when you realize that death is not final, it don't phase you. You know what I mean? When you realize that this is just the body, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to live beyond the body. No matter what, you're going to live. You're still going to exist beyond the body. You know what I'm saying? You're really just scared of losing your body. That's really what it is. If you really think about it, it's just you losing your body. And if you don't take care of your body, you scared for no reason. For real though. But yeah, you shouldn't be scared, because why would you be born to be scared? That don't make sense. All the fear programming and all the scared of this, scared of that, that shit, throw that shit out the window and your life will improve. Because I did it and it works for me. So just because something works for me does not mean it's gonna work for you. But in this concept, I think it'll work for everybody. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be scared. You should be free, right? It's the land of the free, right? It's America's land of the free. If you're scared of shit, you're not free. Because whatever you're scared of is what's imprisoning you. You know what I'm saying? If you're scared of death, you're imprisoned by death. Anytime it's something that may kill you or may take your life, you're gonna be scared of that. You're gonna fear that. You know what I mean? So you can't be free if your mind's not free, and your mind's not free if you're scared of something. That's why they use fear to domesticate and, you know what I'm saying, keep people, you know what I'm saying, like domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? They use the fear to keep them there, right? Everything, religion, use fear to keep them abiding by the rules. You know what I'm saying? Our justice system uses fear to keep you abiding by the rules. If you break this rule, you're gonna have to go to court. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to prison. That's a fear tactic too. So, like, actions have consequences, I agree. But, you know what I mean? You can't be scared of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live freely. Because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to live freely. I don't like that sometimes I be trying to tell y'all to do shit that y'all don't even want. You know what I mean? But I guess if you don't want it, it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? The video is just not for you. But I would assume, I would hope, but I can't always, you know what I'm saying, control that. I can only control what I can control, and that's myself. I can only control myself. So I would hope that other people want to be free, want to be free spirits, want to actually, you know what I'm saying, live their human experience freely and not have it wasted by being enslaved to thought processes and ideologies and just the way society does things. Society's doing things for a reason. Society's doing it the opposite way it should be done. You may never notice that, but I knew that when I was a kid. I knew that. I seen everybody go that way and I went that way. Because why would I go with them, right? Why would I go with, I know they're not about shit, so why the fuck would I go that way? You know what I'm saying? I've had that shit happen to me before. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I listen to somebody, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I listen to myself, that shit right. So I don't really be listening to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, even people I know, they tell me some shit, I be like, I know that's not right. And I try to tell them, like, bro, no, it's not right. And they be like, yeah, it is. And I be like, okay. You know what I mean? It's no point arguing with a brick wall, right? The brick wall gonna win because they not hearing shit. You know what I mean? The brick wall is not exerting no energy. So technically the brick wall is gonna win. So I just don't exert no energy. I be like, I bet. In the back of my mind, I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't say it for real. That's how I move. But I don't know how I got over here, but I'm not editing shit because that's how I feel tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just start uploading. And I'm gonna get into these some topics I'm gonna do next time. I'm gonna teach y'all about conditioning and teach y'all about neurotransmitters. I had a story time I want to tell. I could have told it right now. I kind of like hesitated. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a whole different video. I really could have did it and just, you know what I'm saying? But, and then saving. I teach y'all about saving, how to save, and why it's a trap to, you know what I'm saying, praise certain, the designer is a money trap. Cars are money traps. I mean, y'all know that already. I'm going to assume y'all know that already, but y'all still fall for it. And, you know what I'm saying, that's your fault. Sometimes in life, you just gotta take accountability. You gotta raise your hand and say, it was me. You know what I mean? People don't do that. They don't look in the mirror. I was having a deep conversation with somebody I know I recently met, and she just understand all this shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? People don't look in the mirror. They don't sit in deep thought. They don't reflect. You know what I'm saying? You gotta reflect. If you wanna win, reflection is a part of the winning. You know what I'm saying? If you got a business, your business failing, you gotta run the numbers and think, why is my business failing? You can't just say, my business failing. One day it'll be better, you know what I mean? And keep doing the same shit. No. How do you think that's gonna pan out? Okay, I know your answer. But, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think, for real. That's why you got a brain. That's why we were given a brain. That's why Spirit gave us a brain. Because that's where a lot of our power is. You know what I'm saying? We got a body, but yeah, without the brain, your body is nothing, right? Without your brain, when you're in a coma, what can you do with your body? You know what I'm saying? So, keep that in the back of your mind. Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Death is not final. I don't want you to know that. They want to fear you. They want to put fear into you and say, boom, when you die, you're going to go here or you're going to go there. But that shit, you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? You can't control where you're going to go. I mean, you can control what you do while you're here, but you cannot control what happens after because you don't know that yet. And there's fear in the unknown. And sometimes you can't fear the unknown because there's some shit that's unknown that you still believe in and you don't fear that. But then there's other shit that's unknown that you know what I'm saying, you just don't know and you fear that. So you scared of some unknowns but not all the unknowns, right? So you picking and choosing which unknowns you're scared of. Like, that don't make sense, but do you? So, yeah, don't be scared. Y'all gotta go at some point. It's not scary. I used to be scared of that shit. I'm not scared of that shit. You can't keep me in that low vibrational frequency forever. I wasn't born to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I had to overcome it and rise above it. And I'm telling you, a way that if you want to improve your life, don't be scared. Just don't be scared of that shit. Don't be scared of death. Don't be scared of taxes. Don't be scared of what's it called? The mortuary. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared of that shit. Let me be for real. All right, what else I want to say when I'm on camera? I might as well just do this shit all in one take and see what happens. But I may have to edit a little bit, but you existed outside of this dimension, and you will forever exist outside of this dimension. You're so attached to just what you know. You only know this because you're gonna remember this, right? You can't remember the other shit. Although, if you really tapped in spiritually and all that, you can remember other shit. You can. But that's for me to know, and for some of y'all to know as well, and for the rest of y'all to never know. Because that's how I set up. If you want to be, you know what I'm saying, if you want to follow the society, do you? You know what I'm saying? But, do you? At the end of the day, I'm not somebody you can control. It's just not like that. I feel like you're trying to control me. I can feel it. I know when people are trying to manipulate me. I know that. I can feel that shit. I can see it a mile away. I can see it. I think about it. You know what I'm saying? I get hints, all that. So, if I ever feel that way, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I play along. Just to see if I'm double sure. You know what I mean? You ever knew something for sure and you just wanted to see? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't thinking like that no more. But, you know what I'm saying? I know that this person may not be of my highest intention or highest purpose, and they're acting out of pure intentions. That's the right verbiage. You know what I'm saying? They're not acting out of pure intentions. They're not the type of person that I should be around. I was when I waste my time. So even while recording and talking, I heal myself. More of the story, I can heal myself. I don't need a therapist. I can talk to the camera. I don't need Siri. If you fuck with Siri, fuck with Siri. But, you know what I'm saying? I just talk to the camera and that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like recording a song. It's the same thing. You talk to the mic, you talk to the camera. You know what I'm saying? And I flip my camera around so I can't look at myself in my camera. I can only look at the camera. or somewhere else and wherever the fuck. But so now maybe the guy that keeps talking about, he's looking behind me. That dude funny as hell. But he right though. I didn't know the difference between looking at myself in the camera and looking at the camera. I didn't know, because when I was using the inside camera, it's like I might as well look at myself instead of this fucking bright green light, right? That shit hurt my eyes. So yeah, but I think that's it.